important. The number one question that I received from my last couple of videos: how much heat do you use when you anneal a coin? Well, if you're not turning the light off to see exactly the flame color, this is one way that you can do it, by using a Sharpie. So in today's video, today's live stream, I'm going to demonstrate exactly how I check the heat that I put on these coins by using this permanent Sharpie. This is for my friend Joseph, because we have shared in previous videos that when you apply too much heat, you may get reticulation. That's when you get a lot of wrinkles or lines throughout your silver because the heat was too high. Okay, so with this technique I learned from other coin creators, use a marker. Now, I only use this technique on 0.999 fine silver. Okay, so that's the difference. Today, I'm going to see if it works on 90% silver. All right, so let's check that out. But before I go any further, let's say hello to our friends in the chat. We have Rockamaz in the house. What's going on, Rockamaz? Thank you for joining the live stream. We have David Carlisle in the house. What's going on, David? Good to see you guys here today. All right, so let's get to it. We got Marshall Vincent in the house. Welcome, Marshall. If you've been looking closely, yesterday we recognized that gold spot price was $3,422.89, and silver was $32.84. Today's spot price, definitely a change. Gold is at $3,882.19. Not at the close of the market, but during the market open. And at spot price, silver is $32.83. Okay. So we see that it didn't change too much from yesterday, but gold did drop down, you know, a couple percents, a couple dollars from yesterday's price. But I was kind of shocked. I did not see gold getting to 3,400. I thought it was going to hit 3,500 real soon. The reason why I bring that up, partially because today I'm working with a 90% silver half dollar, and today with a 0.999 fine silver. So you're looking at silver being around $32.83 today so far at the time of this video. So right now this would go for about $16.42, give or take, right? Spot price. So a lot of my coin ring creators, you can use either coin, either this coin or this silver round. More purity, you can get the same benefits, and you can upcharge for using this here, and you could still get a quality coin ring from your half dollar, which would be a little stronger because you have the other alloys along with the silver inside. This would be a little softer, but you can still get bigger sizes, such as size 10 to maybe even a 15 comfortably, with a nice band with these here. So Marshall Vincent says, I bought a walker today. Or did he? David Carlisle says, turkey sandwich. We have Explore America in the house. We got his sticker right here from the Redhead Step Stacker. Always would be on the table. Also in today's thumbnail. Yep. So let's go to what we came for today. This is helping other coin ring creators, those who make coin rings. All right, let's do here. We have a 90% silver, $19.99 JFK $half. Okay, so I'm opening my Sharpie. It's the first time it's being used. A fresh Sharpie. Okay. All right. Open it up. Marshall Vincent's about $13. $13 for a walker. That's a pretty good price. 90% silver. Sound about right. So what you want to do first when you want to check, hit the like button, guys. Tap the screen if you can. You can put the right there when you check in, something real simple. You put the permanent marker there. Okay. Then you want to apply heat. Now, I want to see how long it takes for that permanent marker to be removed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put my timer. So you can put the timer here too. This hopefully can help out our coin ring creators. All right, so I'm gonna put that over here, away from the flame a little bit. Okay, so let me see if I can do it right beside it. I would hate the. All right, like so. All right. Light it up and go. This will let me know how much to anneal the coin. And all you want to do is brush it from side to side. And there you go. That right there, in about less than 26 seconds, less than 30 seconds, is enough time to anneal that coin for 90% silver when you're making a coin ring. Okay? This is important. I know people, oh, you're messing up the coins. These are actually coin rings in the making. This beautiful coin will be a coin ring for a customer. So I would have kept it in my stack if I didn't have an order for it. Okay. So yes, that's why I'm applying heat to it. Okay. So we're looking at, I said, you never thought it would work. All right, the next one. And I'll do this video back, this live stream back, because it was under 30 seconds. So that's what I'm trying to tell those who are asking. You don't have to apply too much heat. You brush the flame back and forth over the coin. Okay. And the same thing for the 0.995 silver. You do the same thing. You want to see exactly how much heat do you need in order to anneal the coin, so you don't cause reticulation. Just enough heat. And let's do this experiment now. All right, let's go. There's the heat. And go. All you want to do is brush it side to side. Just let you know when the coin isn't hot enough. As you see, it starts to move away. Right there. So as we see, Still under 30 seconds worth of heat. That's all you need to anneal your coin, okay? And as we see, the permanent marker is gone. All right. And then you go ahead to anneal you quench your coin inside the water. Now this water is dusty, but it's because I have a solution in there to clean the coin every time I dip. This is the solution. It cleans the coin, so that's why it's kind of this color there, you know. Spirax. So I'm like a little pickling of the coin to clean it off every time I put the fire to it. So there you have it, around 25 seconds, 26 seconds, less than 30 seconds of applied heat that you brush around the coin in order to make that happen. Explore America. Did it just turn into gold? No, it didn't turn to gold. I wish it did, but I do have some 24 karat gold solution that I want to do on a video real soon that shows the process on how to turn your silver coins or silver coin rings into gold, okay, by putting a thin layer of gold on it. So let me know if you want to see that video. David Carlisle said around 24 seconds. Thank you, David Carlisle, because my finger, couldn't get to it fast enough. So you're looking at 24 seconds, definitely under 30 seconds of applied heat is enough time to anneal your coin, all right? And you will turn out with your coin ring having no blemishes on it, anything, no reticulation, okay? If you apply just the right amount of heat, okay? So that's one thing I wanted to address. So I hope that friends like my Joseph Eden, who has a YouTube channel, who he just started making rings, I wanted to help him out because I was applying heat to the coin that I was doing yesterday, and it was directly on it, but I was doing short blasts of heat because I was stretching the coin so often. And you want to be careful when it's time to stretch the coin. You want to make sure that you apply enough heat because you don't want it to rip, okay? That's the importance of annealing your coin, okay? So today, I want to make this into a coin ring. This is a .999 fine silver round, looking like an American Silver Eagle / Walking Liberty. Well, this is more like the American Silver Eagle, okay? So when you want a client who wants a coin ring but don't want to pay the price of an American Silver Eagle, you can offer them this round. It's still fine silver, okay? And you get all of the beautiful artwork that's in an American Silver Eagle, okay? I have one here. I have an American Silver Eagle right here next to the workstation. So you have all of the beautiful work other than the year. You won't have the year, unfortunately. But you have the American Silver Eagle. This is a 2016. And you have a replica of it right here. So if you have a person who don't want to damage the coin, because I know we have a lot of people inside of the community that want to keep the bullion intact. I know we use it for investments, right? Silver, as we said today, is $32.83 spot price for an ounce of silver. That's the spot price. So you're looking at this about $36, maybe $40, depending on what market. But So if you want to keep your coin intact, you can always have your client and say, hey, I have silver rounds and I can make a coin ring size 10 to even maybe a 15 with this half ounce. Half the price, and you still get a quality ring made out of pure silver. Okay. Brown Sugar, how you doing? How you feeling? Okay, we got some questions here. Explore America says, I invited my friends and I wonder if they'll show up. Well, thank you so much for inviting your friends. The more the merrier. If we get up to, yesterday we had a giveaway. So yesterday we gave away a 1/10 ounce round along with a channel sticker. I'm sorry, a channel button that our friend Rockamaz won. Congratulations, Rockamaz. So today, if we get up to 30 likes, we'll do another giveaway. 30 likes before the live stream ends. How about that? Let's up the bar. Let's read some of these. Explore America says, what's the smallest size ring you can make out of an American silver eagle? Good question. An American silver eagle, because the size of it, I could make this comfortably. I would go for a size 9, maybe an 8, an 8.5, only because it all depends on the punch. I would have to use a bigger punch, maybe a 1/2 punch like this, or even bigger, to make sure that it's not such a thick band. If I use a smaller punch, it'll be a real chunky ring. So even if it's a small finger, it would be too heavy and maybe too uncomfortable. So in order to make this a more comfortable fit, I would have to use a bigger punch, and maybe this 1/2, or I would probably have to go a little bigger to a bigger punch, so it can be a smaller band, and I'm gonna have to shrink it. It takes a little work, but I probably can get it to like an 8 comfortably, maybe even a 7.5. But it will be a chunky ring nonetheless. But hey, I'm up to all challenges. I'm up to all challenges. Hey, what's going on, Explore America? Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Mr. Ben, he says, I already liked the vid just to hear for me to see bro destroying a coin and make a ring. I'm a coin collector. I'm sorry, Ben. I appreciate you hitting the like button. I know I'm a coin collector too. Believe it or not, I am a coin collector too. And but I do enjoy making rings out of silver rounds, copper rounds, coins, and bullion. I really enjoy making out of both. I know that we collectors, I make sure that the coin is nothing too valuable. Okay, I make sure that I check the mint marks. I make sure if there's any deviations, if there's any double dies, any errors that I need to look out for before I use the ring. Okay, and I have a very, very, very good coin shop that I go to here in Baltimore, and believe me, he would not sell me anything that's not over the spot price or a regular round or coin, unless the customer sends me something special. Okay. For case example, today I have for sale a German 5 mark, which is right here, size 9.5. Now, we know that the German mark has the bird. I was looking on eBay today. The 1955 large 5 mark is going for $98. Some people are selling it for more. Just the coin. So if there is something special about that coin, maybe the year or the numismatic value is going up, 9 times out of 10, I would not make it a coin ring. All right? Because unless the customer wants that particular year and sends that coin in themselves, it matters. But if it has numismatic value, I'm not going to get the money for it. So why destroy it? I might as well keep it, right? So yeah, so I do watch that. But this coin ring is for sale. This is the German mark, the 5 mark coin ring with the bird. Okay, this one here. I also have the sterling silver 92.5. This right here is a 1942 Austria coin ring, size 9.5. And I also have for sale today for this live stream is a 1961 Ben Franklin coin ring. And as you see the difference, this $50 has a thicker band because I use a smaller punch. And this is what I'm saying. You can get your coin ring with a thin band, or a thicker band. Explore America asked, what coin do you most often wear as a ring? Good question. My favorite coin ring to wear is a Morgan dollar. My Morgan dollar coin ring. That's my favorite ring to wear. And I got it made by a good friend. His name is Cold-Blooded Coins. You can find him on Instagram. And he made me this ring here. This is my favorite coin ring to wear. It's a 1921 Morgan dollar. And what I love about this ring is a Morgan dollar is a very heavy, sturdy ring, okay? It's very sturdy. It lasts, let me see here if this one had batteries in it. Of course, it doesn't have batteries in it, or ones that are live. And I don't have my other one down here right now. So if I had my scale around me, this has a nice heavy weight. It feels good, and I love the fact that he made the band medium. Okay, but it has all the details. As you see, I wore this every day because I got all types of nicks. And you can always like get the nicks out. Like if you ever get a coin ring from me, I will get the nicks out. I will shine it up for you. As you see here, this coin ring has been worn. And maybe I'll do a video showing you exactly how I can bring this coin ring back to life. But like I said, this was made from my friend Cold-Blooded Coin Rings, and this is one of my favorite rings to wear. Okay, and I love the fact that it has enough detail, the "In God We Trust," and tells you the denomination. I love it. Yes, I love that. So let me show you another one of my favorites. You can't go wrong with the JFK. This 1964 is definitely one of my favorites as well. I love wearing the JFK. Now this one here, I got to make it a little bigger. I haven't worn it in a while. But what I love about the JFK, It's another ring that has a nice size band and the detail. Hey, Eagle Flyers, the lucky one. How you feeling? You have everything you want to show. 1964, In God We Trust. It's a nice size band. It's a beautiful ring once cleaned up. Got to keep it nice and shiny. So let me show you how it will look. So Explore America says, I wonder if my Australian 50-cent round is going to be petite on my finger at 31 millimeters. No, it should be good. You should be good. You should be good. Because let me see. The Austria, you have the Australian 50-cent round. You should be good. It's like the $50. This right here is the 92%, 92.5%. Austria, 1942. This is sterling silver for those who like a thinner band. And I can also put this inside of liver of sulfur to let the detail pop. Yeah, but to answer your question, Explore America, yeah, you'll be good with that 50 cent, Australian 50 cent. Let me see. Yeah, Eagle Flyers, the lucky one. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, just a long time, not been on the YouTube for a while. Sometimes you got to step away. I understand. Yeah, you want the detail to pop by putting in the liver of sulfur. Yeah. Sometimes I like to do that on my rings. Sometimes the customer want it polished, so I don't have an opportunity to do it. But I do have the liver of sulfur. This right here. This is the liver of sulfur. Extended life gel. And this is what I dip it in. This stuff smells real bad, but it works. It works real good. Works real good. So the liver of sulfur. All right, so let's do the process. We got 23 people in. Let's get those like buttons up. And today we get it up to 30 likes. We do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway. I have some more 1/10 ounce. But let's get the likes up. All right, so today, Explore America says, Eagle Flyers, the lucky one, states, JT, can you drop your email, please? I would love for you to make a few rings. I have the coins, or you have them. Okay, awesome. My email is JT Coin Rings. Let me go right to there, and I'll send it in. JT Coin Rings. There we go. At gmail.com. So let's go to my live. And I put it in right now. Okay. What's going on, Mr. and Miss West Texas Stacker? How you feeling? Thanks for coming in today. Okay, so here I'm about to put it in now. JT Coin Rings at gmail.com. There we go. Email me with any of your concerns, any questions that you want shared, any rings you would like me to make. You can send me the request. You can email them. You can mail them to me at my P.O. box, and we can work that out. All right. So Hey, we got Jamie Hernandez here. How you feeling? Thanks for coming in. So today, let's make this a coin ring. This is a half. And maybe we're gonna do a small punch or a big punch. All right, we're gonna make it a bigger punch. So in order to do that, you want to take this out. Okay. And you want to change the punch size. All right. There you go. Bam. That would be a half. That's a pretty big size there. Let's do here. That punch size here. Okay. So what you want to do is place that in. Just like so. Okay. You want to place your coin in. And what side would you want me to show? The Walking Liberty side or the Eagle side of this silver round? Take care, Brown Sugar. Have a good night. Good to see you, Brown Sugar. Eagle Flyers, the lucky one said screenshot it. I'll hit you up later. I'm in the Keys right now. Okay. Enjoy, my brother. Thank you so much. And I'll be looking out for your email. Okay, there we go. All right, so I didn't want to use a smaller punch because that's the size of the punch right there. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is take it over to the 6-ton press. Just like so. All right. There we go. We got that hole punched in. All right. And there we go. The punch is right here. All right. That's the silver punch. 0.99 fine silver. We definitely use that again. Punch was perfect. Right in the center. Now you want to get it out. Just like so. All right, there we go. So now you want to take it over here and you want to get some of that silver. You want to save the silver. Just like that. And you want to smooth out that punch edge. And you want to do it on both sides. All right, just like that. And you trap all that silver because we keep all that, right? And then you want to come in here and you want to smooth that area up. Just like so. Just like that. Smooth the area up. And you want to go to the other side and do the same thing. There we go. Okay, just like that, okay? Now the next step is to anneal the coin. We just worked on that technique today. So what you want to do is get the metal. You want to put the marker on it. And then you want to apply heat. Okay? And all you want to do is brush the flame. Once you see the marker leave, then you know you apply enough heat. Okay. All right, once you see that, then you want to anneal your coin. This is on a fine silver round, 1/2 ounce. For the coin ring creators who don't want to use an actual 1 ounce round or a coin, you can always get the replica. And this will be a good thing for the customer to pick, you know. And you can still offer an awesome price. Okay, so what you want to do now is get what you call a stabilizer die. Now, which side of the coin round should I use? Should I use the Walk in Liberty side or the Eagle side? Give me a 1 in the chat for the Walk in Liberty side. Give me a 2 in the chat if I use the Eagle side. The first one, I'll make the decision. Let's go. Let's time it. Do, 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 do. Okay. Number 2, he says, let's do the Eagle side. All right, so what you want to do is place that down like so. Then you want to put it on the 1-ton press. Dame's Fish on said he's on the 2 side, on the Eagle side. Okay, the Eagle side it is. Once you have it placed in there, you want to go there. This right here is called the initial fold. And there you go. You want to start that process of turning the coin inside out. All right, just like so. Then you want to go straight back to applying the heat, because you want to continue to stretch the coin. Every time you fold it or stretch it, you want to apply a little heat. That allows it to stay pliable. Okay, just like so. All right. As we see, the marker is starting to be removed. Then you want to put it right in the water to quench until you hear that beautiful sound. There we go. So we quench the coin. You put it right back. Right there inside the stabilizing die. And now you want to use this one here, this die here. There we go. And you want to press it down. There we go. As we see, start to fold completely. All right. Now, same thing. You want to place it there. Just like so. Then you want to anneal it again. Now, you start seeing the marker leave. You want to brush the fire. There you go. Now, with fine silver, you don't have to anneal as often as you would like a JFK $half, because it's so soft. But just for the sake of the video, you know, protect the metal. Protect the metal at all costs. All right, there we go. We want to protect the inside detail. And what you want to do now is put it on the ring stretcher. Just like so. All right, let's put it up. And now you want to stretch. There you go. Want to stretch it. And turn counterclockwise. Stretch. Counterclockwise. Stretch. Counterclockwise. And stretch. Counterclockwise. Stretch. Okay. Let's get this up a little bit. There you go, right there. And when you start feeling the metal get like tough to stretch, that's when you want to anneal it one more time. The metal start to what they call work harden. All right, let's apply some more heat to this metal. Hi, Desert Pioneer, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Okay, so now we're going to apply a little bit more heat. Once again, we're going to use our technique we learned today on making sure that we anneal the coin correctly. You put your marker there. Then you apply your heat. Just like so. Until you start seeing the marker disappear. There we go. And then what you do next is to make sure you quench it. You got to quench that metal. All right. There we go. We got Spirex inside there. And that helps clean the coin every time I quench it. All right. Let's go right back. Hope I didn't make y'all guys dizzy. Straight here. And less. And you want to counterclockwise. Let's put this back on here. There we go. You want to stretch, counterclockwise turn. Just make sure that you stretch evenly on all sides of the coin. Okay. There you go. There you go. Turn. There you go. Keep on turning. Get that full stretch. Counterclockwise turn. Counterclockwise turn. Okay. I'll get some muscles making coin rings. All right. Tooly. How you feeling? We up to 15 likes. Can we get up to 30 likes today? We'll do the giveaway. Good to see you, Tooly. Good to see you. So what I'm doing now is about to heat up the coin ring. This right here is a .999 fine silver round, made like the American Silver Eagle. But instead of doing the American Silver Eagle, I chose to do the replica coin, the replica round. This mimics the American Silver Eagle. And this is for coin ring creators who don't want to damage coins. You can always get the replica round for a fraction of the price. There we go. Now that we got that nice and heated, we're going to dip this right inside of our solution. There we go. Get that sound that everyone loves to hear. The cooling of the silver. Let's go back here. Hey, everybody, hang on. I don't want anybody to fall every time the camera moves. All right, so let's go here. Let's get that tilted. And let's go ahead and continue stretching this coin. Okay? Or the silver round. Excuse me. All right, what I'm doing now is making sure that I don't damage the detail. Go. Just counterclockwise turn. There we go. There we go. So what you want to do is make sure, and serious talking, you want to make sure that you get it to a certain size. And let's see the ring size here. Right now, this can be a size 11. I mean, so a size 12. And I had a question this morning from one of the coin ring creators, Joseph. He was telling me that he would like a customer to have a size 13 quarter coin ring. And I suggested that maybe you wanted to tell the customer that you can do a $50. Well, you can do a $50, such as a JFK $50 coin ring, which would give you a nice size 12, 13, 15 even. But if you don't want to use the coin, offer the silver round. Okay? You can offer the silver round. And this can get you to that size you need, that size 12, that size 13, and it can fit well. Now, I have to do some more refining to this, but basically, that's how simple. If you apply the right amount of heat, anneal the coin often, you won't have to worry about ripping the coin in half. And also, you won't apply so much heat that you change the texture of the coin. You won't have the reticulation. So that was the main focus of this video today, guys. I wanted to make sure that the coin ring creators knew you can apply the right amount of heat. And if you're not sure how much heat you should apply, you can buy this for about $1, $2 to the tops. A Sharpie will help you to gauge how much heat to put on your coin ring so you can anneal it correctly. As we saw, 24 seconds, less than 30 seconds of heat. Okay? The High Desert Pioneer, JT, you ever use silver dollars? Yes, I have. I made rings out of these American Silver Eagles. I'll if I go today, if I can remember, I'll make sure to put a picture of an American Silver Eagle coin ring. Marshall Vincent, he was in the chat earlier. I made him a American Silver Eagle coin ring. So I do make out of the silver dollars, also out of the Morgan dollars. I didn't make this one here. This was made by my friend Cold-Blooded Coin Rings. But he made me this. I bought from him maybe 3 years ago. This is a Morgan dollar, one of my favorite rings to wear. Okay. So yes, you can make them out $1. I can make them out them also. I do have rings for sale today. We have the German 5 mark. We also have the 1961 Ben Franklin $half. And we also have the 1964 JFK $half. And we have one more, a 1942 Austria coin. This is sterling silver. All coins go for $50 today. They're 9.5 right now. I can make them to your size. Just let me know. Hit me up at jtcoinrings@gmail.com or hit my community tab post. Let me know you're interested, and we can work out all the things from there. Guys, take care. Thank you so much for joining me for today's live stream. I will see you next live stream. Remember, pray for yourself, but make sure you say a little prayer for somebody else. I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you next live stream. Peace.